Well, hello there, and this is Auntie, and I am coming to you with my review of 90 Day Fiance The Other Way, Season 1, Episode 13, Breaking Point. Y'all is out here. Let me see who the first one was that hit that got that reply. Hey, Ebony Draper, welcome to your second live, baby. So the first person that was out here was GB. Hi, GB. You was like, ah. Hey, there, Gracie Mac. If this is your first time being here, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And to all of my new subscribers, thank you all so much. Oh my God, y'all are subscribing. And I'm so very pleased that you have chose to make this another part of your life, your family, your home. Thank you. And to all of my nieces and nephews who have been here with me for the long haul, thank you all so much for your continued support. Okay. So if I had to rate tonight's episode, I probably would rate it a C. There was just, it was a Debbie Downer, okay? It was a Debbie Downer tonight. And I was just like, okay, these people need to cheer up. You've made a decision that you're going to go the other way. And it just is what it is. Okay. So the first boring ass couple. I can't do it, y'all. Let me give it. I had to sit there. I would give this episode a C. I think I did say that, but I would have to. I sat down with myself today and I contemplated on whether or not I was going to even review this couple anymore. The relationship for me is just too much, and that's Paul and Karini. Paul and Karini had an argument, which is nothing unusual. Okay, and Karini, Paul suggested again for the umpteenth time that he would be willing to do the divorce thing with her. Um, Karini goes to her mom. She tells her mom what's going on. And, the mom wants him gone. And Karini thinking about separating from him. Boring as hell. Like, we know they stayed together. We know that she had a baby. We know that she's here in the United States. Like, this couple, like Nicole and Azan, absolutely needs to go away. It ain't no need of us spending a whole lot of time on these little raggedy, you know what I'm saying? Like, this storyline is dead and gone, and I'm just like so not interested in this storyline anymore. Like, I'm really not interested in this storyline anymore. So, you know what? Skip. Let's talk about some other, okay? So, the next couple I want to talk about is Jae-hoon and Deanna, okay? They are, he's here. He's seen his little baby, and they're coming up on the end of their trip. Okay, and he knows that at this point he has to tell her something. Okay, she needs to tell him something too. Like, bitch, go get a job. All right, bitch, get a job. Okay, so hold on 1 second, y'all. Thank you so much, Gypsy Heart 777 Foxworth, for the 1999 Super Chat. Love you, Miss Auntie. Love you too. You look like you changed your hair. You're so beautiful, and the work that you do is fantastic. So anyway, she needs to talk to Jae-hoon too. In my opinion, Jae-hoon acts like a little kid. I mean, he really does. He seems like he has a maturity level of 6. I don't know what it is about him, but he's very childlike, and there's no way I could do it. So we see her and Jae-hoon, getting up in the morning, they taking the kids out because he's like, this is our first picnic. I mean, he's excited. He don't know what to expect. He dragging the damn stroller out, got the baby just about to just about to dump the damn baby out on the ground and everything. And she like, calm down, mofo, pump your brakes, And so they go to a park and everything, and they decide that they're going to have, a conversation, and he needs to fess up about some things. And so what he decides to confess about is the fact that he quit his job. And so, at this point, she's concerned about that. He feels ashamed, he feels embarrassed, and he absolutely needed to tell her. She's like, okay, so are you going to get another job, mofo? You got to pay for me to live there. You got to pay for an apartment and all of that. And he's like, it'll work, it will work out. And the unfortunate thing about it is, excuse me, y'all. Thank you, Amy, for the $1 super chat. Amy Solis. Thank you, Bill. So, he's like a kid. And even if I wanted to say something mean, I couldn't. Because he's so childlike. And so is she. I really want to say something about him, but I'm not, because I really want to be respectful. But anyway, he is going back to South Korea. And, because she's like, I don't know if I can move there, whatever. She's going to do what she needs to do. She's going to move with him. And they're going to work it out, even if they have to live with the parents. And so it's his last day. And she's like, how's everything going? How was this trip for you? And he was like, this was the worst trip ever. Bitch, I am miserable as hell, and this was the worst trip ever. And she's like, this should have been your best trip, because you had an opportunity to see your baby. And he's like, yeah, best trip. Okay, yeah. At the end of the day, we all know that they're going to be together as well. Wasn't a lot going on with them. And again, that's why I gave this episode a C. I should have gave this bitch a D. But there wasn't a lot going on with them. Not anything that your auntie was interested in, and that I want this video to be an hour long for. I'm not going to hold y'all up, okay? To me, I just thought that they were boring. I thought this whole episode really was boring. The next couple I want to talk about, let's just throw a rabbit up in the mofo. Was Jenny and Submit. Like today, I fell in love with Jenny. Bitch, I got a whole crush. I don't even like women. But today, I fell in love with Jenny. Jenny and Submit, Submit is back. Okay? And he wants to come clean with Jenny. He left her, as we know, in the hotel or the apartment by herself so that he could go home and not get yelled at, fussed at, and get a damn spanking. Jenny roughed it out up in that mofo, okay? She did what she had to do. She roughed it out. She said, fuck it, I'm doing what I got to do. And so Jenny is, Submit says, I'm going to take you to this holy tree, this holy place, so that, we can sit and I can be honest with you and we can chill out. And so at this point, he's trying to man up, okay? Where his parents have caused him to feel like he has to revert back to his childhood. He wants to commit to her, okay? He wants to reassure her that he really loves her. Like, boo, I'm sorry, all that kind of stuff. And I thought that, with some BS, it wouldn't have been enough for me. But anyway, so he says, we're sitting here in this holy place, and because this is a holy place, I can't lie to you. Let me take this damn earring out since I ain't got another one on. Hold up, I'm just gonna do a real quick switch out. Because I'm sitting up here looking like a damn gypsy. Ain't like there's nothing wrong with being a gypsy, okay? Because I got me a niece with a name of Gypsy Heart, okay? So ain't nothing wrong with being a gypsy, okay? I got my side head swooshed to the side. But let me put some earrings on for y'all so y'all can, you know what I'm saying? Auntie, get it together. God damn, okay. So Submit, since then he tells her, I know I left you by yourself. I apologize for doing that. I should not have left you by yourself, but I'm fearful of my parents. She said, well, what are you fearful about? He said that, they're going to yell at me, they're going to make threats and the like. And so Jenny's like, but, your family has a lot of control over you. I only have really 2 months left to be here, and now we got to get married. And Jenny really doesn't foresee that in the future. But she said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to step my pussy game up. And I'm going to go to the market and I'm going to make something for my man because my man sat here and decided he was going to tell me the truth. Not only did he tell Jenny that, apologize to her, but he said, I am going to do a ring ceremony and we're going to be fiancés. I owe you that much because the next time I leave, bitch, I don't know when I'm coming back. And so I want to do a ring ceremony. And that ring ceremony to him is sacred. And at this ring ceremony, he is really promising and committing himself to Jenny because he loves her, damn it. But he can't stay. He said he doesn't know whether or not his family is going to tell on him. Now, I didn't know what that meant. Like I'm saying, tell what? That you already married? That like it's something else that's going on with Submit. I don't know what it is, y'all, but something's going on with him. And so Jenny starts to cry. She is elated that she is going to be fiancé with him. And like I said, she said, I'm cooking my man a meal. So they go to the market and they pick up things for her to pick because she's like, you got the cranberries. What you got? Okay, because I got to cook my man a meal. They go back to the apartment and Jenny is in there cooking. And then the door knocks. Not the door knocks, but someone knocks at the door. Submit said every time a bitch knocks, every time his doorbell rings, bitch, an angel gets their wings, okay? Every time the doorbell rings, an angel gets their wings. He said, bitch, I don't know if it's my family, my friends, my phone. I don't know who it is. But I'm nervous every time the doorbell rings. So they open up the door and everything. And it's Jenny's daughter and her partner. And Jenny is in shock. She is, oh my God, like, y'all. Thank you so much, the cat in the tin foil hat, for the $1.99 super chat and for the rose. Thank you, Bill. So Jenny is like, oh my God, she goes off and she was like, I was just sitting there talking to my daughter the other day in the cafe, and now my daughter's here. She said, I gotta check this mofo out. I want to see if this is a real relationship. My mom has been asking us to come. She's been here for over a month now. And I decided I'm going to go and see my mom. She was left in the apartment by herself. She said, Submit is such a nice guy. And, he's shorter than they thought that he was going to be. But nevertheless, they seem to really like him. Jenny is crying her eyes out. And y'all cannot tell me that y'all did not shed a tear. Like, bitch, I cried with Jenny. I was so excited for her. Jenny is one of the people, I believe, in this 90-day fiance the other way who gets it. Jenny gets it. Now, there's some things, she wants him to be more assertive. She wants him to be a man. She wants him to stand up to his parents. But Jenny gets that I need to do what I need to do in order to fit into this community and into his life. I may fuck the meal up, but at least I am going to try to make my man happy and to do something. Jenny is wearing the clothes are appropriate when she is out in the street. And she just really wants this to work with Submit. And you can't help but, okay, even though this is a damn train wreck, you can't help but root for Jenny and Submit. And I know there may be some of you all who don't want to root for him, but bitch, I'm rooting for them. I understand from social media that Jenny has been spotted in a Walmart here in the United States. Maybe she just needed to pick up a couple of grocery items. I don't know. But I cannot help but root for this couple. Jenny, they did a bear hug with all of them together, a group hug. Like, I was so happy. And Submit was happy to see them. And he really does love her. He just a child. Like, he's so a child. But I was just, like, I was crying. I don't know if y'all was bawling, but I'm telling you, I was bawling. And just really just happy for her. Like, I really was. She had the best day of her damn life. She's going to be doing a ring ceremony. You know, her man is back for, a short period of time. She doesn't feel like a mistress or a whore anymore. Talking about whores. Evelyn. Evelyn's a whole whore. And not a half a whore. A whole entire whore. Allegedly. So anyway, before we talk about Evelyn, we're going to talk about Laura, who absolutely does not get it. Laura doesn't have a clue. This miserable bitch is what, I don't mean to call a woman. Pump the brakes on to get it together. Laura, let me put my glasses on. Thank you so much, KD, for the $2 super chat. Love you, Auntie. Love you too, boo. Thank you, Bobby Whitley, for the $10 super chat. Hey, beautiful Auntie Kisses. Have you chatted about Corey and Evelyn? No, not yet, boo. I saved it just for you. Boo. Thank you, boo, for the super chat. So Laura's walking down the streets with her feet hurting. Okay? The bitch's feet are busted. Okay? She's depressed. She's one of those mofos that be around you that is so depressing that she just brings everything, like, I gotta stay calm. So, her and Aladdin are going to a beach. They're riding in a cab. An Uber or whatever the hell it was. And he's trying to make light talk with her. But it's obvious that she's upset and she got that whole ass. All right? She's on the rag. So Aladdin was like, are you excited about going to the beach? And she was like, what, a desert? Why would I be excited about going to a desert? And I'm sitting there like, wow. He said that, he can tell that something's going on. She's not getting the jiggy like she wants to get the jiggy because she alleges that, the jiggy is 2 minutes long. And so, they're riding and, she's like, why would I be enthusiastic about going to a desert? I got a beach at home. Well, bitch, you're not at home. And so, he's like, okay, well, she's like, I'm sad because I don't have any of my family and my friends here. I have sacrificed a lot for him. No, you sacrificed a lot for the D. That's what you sacrificed for, Laura. Don't make this about him. I do not understand why they keep saying, you don't know how much I sacrificed for you. No, you did this for you. This is all about you. You took your old ass over there You met a piece of vacation. You took that souvenir, that live souvenir. And after 9 days, because you wanted to have sex, you married him. Because his custom said that you had it to. His religion, his custom, all of it. And so you married that piece of jaggy because you were desperate, an old desperate woman. And now that the done hit the fan and you got to stay over there, now you got a problem with the customs. You have a problem with the religion. You have a problem with everything. You didn't count the cost up. You sacrificed nothing. Nothing. You walked away from Liam. You chose to walk away from Liam, your son. You chose to walk away from your friends and your family. And you gonna make it about him and want him to do what? Kiss your ass? Now, yes, he has an obligation as your husband to love you. He really does. But all this baggage that you bringing with it is some bull crap, Laura. Let's go ahead and talk about it, shall we? Yes, we shall. So now she's in the Uber feeling some kind of way. And as we know, misery loves company. And so because she's miserable, she wants to now make Aladdin miserable. So Aladdin is like, we're going to the beach, baby. We're going to the desert and the beach. And then, so now she's got an attitude and she's crying. And he's like, God damn, what is she crying for? I hate when she cries. Because men do not. And if there's any men out there, Jason, Justin, Bobby, y'all let me know if I'm right. Men do not know how to interpret our tears. They don't. When we cry, they can't interpret it. They don't know how to deal with our tears. They don't know how to deal with our emotions. Because they are fixers. They come, you give them a problem, they want to fix it. But they cannot interpret our tears. So when a woman cries, a man, it puts a man in a defensive state because he didn't know how to deal with that bullshit. He doesn't. They just need us to communicate and tell us what it is that we need. But the tears of it, they can't interpret it. Now, that doesn't make it wrong, women, for us to cry in front of a man. But if we want to communicate issues or problems or if we want to communicate, period, we got to learn how to do it without the tears. So Aladdin now doesn't know what to do with this. Okay? Give him a hammer, bitch, and he can put a nail in the wall. But your tears, he doesn't know what to do with that. And we have to learn that tears are not, okay, I could do a whole dissertation on that, okay? But anyway, so Aladdin's like, I hate when you cry, baby. Why are you crying? I miss everybody. I miss my son and I miss my 2 dogs. She didn't wait. She didn't communicate. I miss them. I'm unhappy here. I don't like the customs here. I feel inferior to you. I don't like to be covered up. I don't want someone to tell me how I have to dress. I feel like I have to be subservient to you. It's not something that I'm used to doing. None of that got communicated. The only thing she did was said, I made sacrifices for you. When they got to the beach, she said the damn water was too cold. You're just a miserable bitch. And instead of you communicating, you're crying and lying. You're crying and lying, you're lying and you're crying. Tell the man how you really feel. Deal with the issues. Don't mask it with some damn emotions and some tears. Bitch, I don't like being here. I didn't like The jiggy jiggy being 2 minutes. And I did like the fact that you rejected my dick in a box. Say what it is. I did like the fact that I had to take that and throw that in the trash. And I don't like the fact that now I'm over here with some coochie juice that I can't even use. Keep it all the way 100. Tell a man what it is. Because your tears are masking what's really going on with you. Really. Stop it with the bullshit. Say what you gotta say. Stop it. I'm missing everybody. You ain't missing nobody. You walked away from Liam and didn't even tell us how the fuck Liam was gonna live. Liam basically practically begged you. Then you talk about some, I don't have any family or friends that's gonna come over here for the wedding, not even Liam. I wonder why. I wonder why. You a miserable bitch. Your son didn't have anything positive to say about you. Like, I mean, come on, let's keep it 100. Your children should honor you in the gate. They should look up to you. But your son sat up there and put all your tea on the street, you little miserable. Alan said the water may be cold, bitch, but I'm getting in the water. He needed that escape. He needed to escape that. Like, this woman is miserable. She really is miserable. And I don't have no love for her. I don't have no love for her. I don't have no sympathy, no empathy, nothing for her. I believe that everything that happens to her, she deserves it 100%. And you know what? It is what it is out here. I'm sorry if it hurts some of y'all feelings. I'm sorry if some of y'all don't agree with me. You know what? We got to agree to disagree, because I don't feel sorry for this bitch at all. At all. The next mofo I don't feel sorry for is dumbass Corey. Corey is out. Y'all remember a couple of episodes ago, Evelyn told Corey, go meet you some friends, learn the language. Well, Corey done met him a friend. I called the mother. Oh, I was getting right. I called him Ragu. Okay? Now, his name is Raul, but I called him Ragu. So he out hanging with Ragu. They acting like little boys. They jumping up on, dirt mounds and all kinds of stuff. Be careful, Corey. Be careful jumping down, dude. So, they out doing what men do. It's a setup. So we're all sitting back. I didn't feel like jumping because at this point, I'm in this scene. Y'all know, sometimes your auntie will show up in the scene. So I was in this particular scene. So I'm sitting on a dirt mound. Okay? Hold on, y'all. I'ma get there. Thank you so much, Jerry, for the $5 super chat. Say it, auntie. You know it's the truth. Thank you. Oh, your little pictures look cute. Thank you, boo. Thank you, Michelle Antoinette, for the $2 super chat. Love you, auntie. Love you too, boo. You saw me? Okay, where she go? Sorry, y'all. Lily Bell, send me an email. Okay. Love you too, Dale. Oh, she said she saw me in the city. Okay. So I was sitting there waiting for them to finish doing the little boy stuff. And so, they came and I had, some drinks for them and everything. I gave them their drinks and everything. So Ragu was like, Corey, you really a cool dude. So I was like, he is. I mean, for him to give up his whole life, all that money and everything he spent on her, he really is a cool dude. And he was like, we've been friends. You're like one of my only friends. And Corey was like, yeah, this is my little friend. He speaks English, you know what I'm saying, better than anybody else. So, we automatically became fast friends. And so, he telling Corey, how good of a person he is and everything and how much he appreciates the friendship. And I'm saying I thought that was good, because I'm sitting there. And so Ragu goes on to say, but Corey, you know what? I'm feeling a little bad. So I was like, bitch, what you feeling bad about? So he was like, hold on, Auntie. I was like, all right then. He said, because if I don't get this out, Auntie, I ain't gonna finish. I said, all right, bitch, go ahead, finish. Go ahead. So Corey, Ragu goes on to tell him that, he's starting to feel a little guilty. He's starting to feel a little something, something. And so he was like, why? He was like, because I had a fling with Evelyn. So I was like, you shady mother. So I'm looking at Corey. Corey was like, you what? I mean, what do you mean a fling? I said, bitch, a fling. A relationship. He dated her. He fucked her. Like that. So Corey was like, what do you mean a fling? So Ragu had to tell him, I had sex with her multiple times, a few times. So Corey's sitting there processing it in his mind. I done already smacked Raul, okay? I smacked the dog out of Raul. And so Corey is like, I'm wondering whether or not he still, if I can trust him now. Do he still have feelings for Evelyn? I said, wait a minute. What are you mad at him for? He coming up front. Your girl a hoe. She a ho-ho. Didn't you talk to her last week? Okay, wait a minute. Hold on, y'all. Thank you so much, M, for the $6.99 Cash App. How, Auntie, I really enjoy sitting in on your show. You always tell her like it is. Thank you so much for the super chat. Animals deserve respect. Absolutely. So I was like, what is Corey? Why are you mad at Raul? Now, Raul told him, okay, because I started digging in Raul's stuff. Raul told him, he was like, look, man, this was before y'all even dated. But I felt like I needed to tell you because we've been hanging around, doing little Boy Scouts type stuff. And so I felt like I owed that to you. So I was like, okay, cool. So he was like, but you know what? I got to tell you something else. So Corey was like, what? So I was like, what? Damn. You sure are a ball of sunshine. What the hell you got to say? So Raul goes into this thing and asks him, and said, Evelyn's old boyfriend. He was like, yeah, what about him? I don't want to talk about him. I don't like that mofo. Whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. Thank you, Elizabeth Maddox, for the $1.99 super chat. Thank you, boo. So, Ragu is going on. He said, the town laughing at your ass, right? So Corey was like, what you mean? He said, they calling you a chimichanga. Now, y'all know that ain't what it is, okay? But I was thinking about food for some reason. Ragu, chimichanga. So it was like, they calling you a chimichanga behind your back. They laughing at your ass. And so Corey was like, what you mean? He was like, they laughing at you. They got horns on your head because your woman cheating on you. So Corey was like, what are you talking about? He was like, the old boyfriend. And he was like, yeah. He was like, she was straight cheating on you and having sex with that mofo. And everybody in town know that she was having sex with him. And you around here, everybody laugh at you when you walk by and say, look at that big fat ass chimichanga, dumb chimichanga. Because Evelyn's a hoe around this community. So now he don't know how to feel. He don't know how to process it. Because not only did she sleep with him, But she just sat up here and slept with Ragu, okay? And how many other people? And he's a town clown. He's the court jester in the town. Everybody making fun of this mofo. This mofo done gave her all this money, helped her build a bar, $40,000, a raggedy ass car. She made him promise last week that he would not talk about the boyfriend. Y'all know that promise gone out the window, right? So we see Corey bringing his dumb ass up the stairs to the house that he lives with Evelyn in, okay? Evelyn's on the bed, chilling. Hey, how was your day? He's like, what do you mean, how was my day? I find out I'm the class clown. I'm the court jester around this mofo. Everybody around town is laughing at me because you've been cheating on me with your old boyfriend. So Evelyn's like, the fuck you doing? What? What are you talking about? See, I had a conversation with Raul. And he told me some things about you and your old boyfriend and that everybody is calling me the C word. You know, the one with the horns. She said, bitch, I know what you're talking about. He was like, yeah. So you still messing with him? She was like, no, he's my friend. He was like, I want you to get rid of him. I want you. She said, I ain't letting him go. Bitch, he was here before you got here, and he's going to be here after you leave. Corey said, where your ring at? He said, I'm looking stupid. Corey said this is one of the biggest mistakes he's ever made. Because he done married a whole entire... She said that she likes him. He knows she's not going anywhere. And he gonna have to live with the fact that she is going to keep him in her life. And Corey is looking dumb. He asked her where her wedding ring is. She said she doesn't know. She been looking for it. He said find it. Because until you get the ring, do you want in? Are you in, Evelyn, or are you out? But before he does that, he does a little low blow. He asks her, is this where he did it? Is this where it happened at? Because she tried to say that Raul and people are jealous, and that's why they're making these little jokes about him behind his back. He said, well, I guess Raul is jealous too, because Raul said he slept with your ass too. She said, that was before you and I got together. Don't make no difference, Evelyn. Like he told Raul, you should have told him. It shouldn't have been Raul on their little Boy Scout trip telling him that. You should have been clean, but you probably have fucked everybody there. Because at this point, you can't be trusted. And so when he asks you, are you in or are you out? You say, I guess I'm out. I guess I'm out. You told him you didn't know where the wedding ring was, and then you turned around and said, I don't even want to wear it. I don't want to wear it. I ain't lost the ring. I needed some more pineapples for the bar. This girl is disgusting. She is one of the worst characters I have seen on here. Now, I gave it to her. I gave it to her because she is honest about it. But now I'm looking and I'm saying she's deceitful. But who can you blame? Corey had so many signs This girl disrespected him at the table at his family's home. All she has been wanting from him is American dollars. Talking about harvesting the American dollar. Evelyn got everything she wanted from Corey. The dude says the person who is in charge of the relationship is the one who loves the least. He said Evelyn doesn't love Corey. He is head over heels in love with her, and she isn't. So therefore, because she is the one who loves the least, she is in charge of the relationship. Bitch. How profound was Ragu / Raul? I could not believe that this girl, when he said, did it happen right here? She said, what? Is this where it happened? Is this where you had sex with him? Now you crying and you telling him that he hid up underneath the belt. No, Raul, your ex-boyfriend from America, the dude that got the fruit stand, the fisherman, the guy that gives out the worms in the morning to all the fishermen who come out to fish for the day, bitch, they hitting under the belt. Okay? All them hitting under the belt. It doesn't seem like it takes a lot to get up underneath your belt. Let's keep it 100. And then she tells him to leave. Get the fuck out, Corey. You hitting under the belt. No. Your stuff being exposed. You being exposed for the woman you really are. And see, the thing about it is, again, like I said that earlier. Men can interpret tears. They don't know what it means. So oftentimes, instead of answering the question or telling the real truth, a woman will cry. And that shuts them down because now they don't know what to do. They don't have a tool in their tool belt to deal with your tears. So when she began to cry, it woke Corey the hell up. Even though he does not know, he will never get the satisfaction of knowing the truth as long as Evelyn continues to cry in order to defend, protect her whorism. Allegedly. She ain't telling him jack because she didn't cry. And now he don't know what to do with that. And she told him to get out. You hit real low. You hit under the belt. This is the hardest chick in the world. And now you sit up here crying because you are without a defense. You're using it to manipulate, to control a situation. Men. All my men out here. Every woman's not like that. Every woman is not like Laura and Evelyn. But when you are asked, when you got a bitch, because she won't be a woman, when you got a bitch up against the wall where her back is backed up against the wall and she get to crying, you wait until the tears dry up. And then you go back at it. Then you ask, I'm telling you what to do. Wait till the tears dry up. Wait till the snot stop coming out of her nose. Okay? Wait till she stops avoiding. Wait it out. Don't say nothing. Don't think nothing. Don't try to problem solve. This ain't a puzzle. And after she finished crying, if you can wait it out, you'll get the truth. If you go ahead on and ask. So next episode, we're going to see Corey get down to the truth of the matter. Because he had so many flags. Now on his Instagram, he took to Instagram. Because he said it was his fault that Evelyn looked like that. It was his fault because he made her look bad. He said it was his fault that he put the business out there, that Evelyn is a good woman, that they were broken up, and that All of this is his fault. And if a bitch say anything to him about it, he blocking him from his Instagram. Well, block me now. Block Auntie now. Search Google and go on Instagram, find Auntie's advice, take it, block me now. Because that is ridiculous. We have seen Evelyn when you didn't see her. Evelyn don't care anything about you. She sat there in the restaurant with her friends and told her friends she didn't want to marry you. She don't really want to even be bothered with your ass. And you sitting up there making apologies and excuses for Evelyn's behavior to the extent that you will throw yourself out there? Come on now, that ain't even chivalry. That's dumb. Everybody in the town laughing at you. That's why when he was last episode, when he was on the beach and the dude called him by the other guy's name, he did it to be shady as he didn't look at him and say all white men look alike, all black men look alike, all Asian men look. He didn't look at him for that. He looked at him and he wanted to make sure that he felt insignificant and small. So he shaded him by calling him the other mofo's name because they rubbing it in his dumbass face. In closing, this episode, other than Jenny, was a Debbie Downer, like I said in the beginning. Won't nothing funny about this episode. It did not give me the key that I wanted. All of these mofos are crazy as hell, but I'm here for it. And I'll be here for it next week. And hopefully next week we can get some kikis and all of that off of this. But this episode right here, you got a C from me. A C minus, I would say. Thank you, MB, for the $2.79 super chat. Amen, Auntie. XOXO. Love you too, boo. Auntie was more entertaining with her driving their asses than the show was. Thank you, Christina Taylor. It was sad, but I love a train wreck. I do put. Okay, so let me see. Bobby Whitley gave it a D++. Lola gave it a C minus. Let me see what y'all score, what you all were rated as. Okay, as we close out, and I get ready to do Family Chantel. Tell me what you all will get. Okay, so Book for Life gave it a C. Christina Taylor gave it a D. Latanya gave it a C. Shanta gave it a damn F. Christy Reardon gave it a D minus. Cool Mo T gave it a C. Randy Thompson gave it a D. Jerry gave it an F plus. Idona Winter gave it a Z. Okay. Mitchell Cohen gave it a C. Tarsha Smith gave it a C plus. Tiki Shante, Gemstone Junkie gave it a D. Loving Life 333 gave it a C. All About Happy gave it an F. I rate this episode unsatisfactory. That's T Jones. Okay, so most of y'all gave it dang. Okay. And Nat Martin said, okay. So most of you all gave it really bad ratings. The only reason why it got a C from me was because of Jenny and Smith. Other than that, it would have been a D. But because she had so much joy, she experienced so much joy, I went on and bumped it up one. But trust me, had Jenny been fighting back and forth with him, it would have got a D. And damn near an F. And I don't think I've ever given anything an F. But I'm telling you, they were pretty damn close to it. You all, thank you all so much for being here. I am coming back in about another 15, 20 minutes where I will be doing my review on The Family Chantel. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you to everybody who super chatted. I thank you and I appreciate Mary for being out here moderating the chat. To everybody, if you're not able to come back for The Family Chantel, I will see you all next time when we talk about 90 Day Fiance the other way. Love you all to pieces. Mwah.